Yo, what's up there guys, it's Immersive Gamer 83 and thank you so much for stopping by. Today I just want to talk about the fact that I've not made any videos for a long time. Truth of the matter is I'm getting back in the swing of things with work again, so it's been a whole long time since I've jumped in front of the camera. It's been a little while since I've made a video, in all honesty. I think the last one was Dead Effect 2. I've got a list as long as my arm of games to be getting on with. Some of those include Vindicta, Carnage Chronicles, Chess Ultra, all kinds of games that developers have reached out with the kindness of the heart, and I've still not had a chance to deliver on any kind of content for them. As I say, I'm back into work now, so I've been doing some 12-hour shifts, and they really have killed me off. And it's kind of been a bit hot round these ends as well, so a bit hot to record, not a lot of energy, not a lot of motivation. And you know what? I've just not felt inclined to do so. So I don't know whether you lot are going to be pissed off about that, but sometimes real life gets in the way. Since then as well, a whole host of announcements. So it's old news now to you guys, but some of the things that are quite close to my heart. We've got Fallout. Finally got a release date for that. There's a pre-order page available on Steam. Super excited to see that is coming along nicely. However, I do have some concerns about that as well. Some of the biggest concerns are the fact that there's no visual representation of player hands whatsoever. So that's quite a concern for me. The fact that there's for me, I want to be able to see my hands. I want to be able to reach down, not just point at stuff with the Vive controller showing. I want to be able to literally reach into the world, pick up stuff to inspect. That's half of the fun, interacting with our own hands in virtual reality. And biggest bombshell out of everywhere, we've got Skyrim VR coming to PSVR. I don't think anyone saw that, and I think that quite a lot of people would have rathered it be the other way around. But Skyrim's a game that came out in the 11th of the 11th 2011, so that's proper old now. The fact that it's re-releasing again, the fact that it was announced at all in VR is a massive plus for the whole VR community. I can see that being a system seller. That's going to sell a whole lot of PSVR units through the grapevine as well. Also, there's been some confirmation that the PC community will be getting that in 2018. So that definitely does have player hands. I saw the mage casting spells. Geezer was using his PlayStation Move controllers. I don't know whether I've got enough patience to wait for that, or whether I should invest in a PlayStation VR. I'm very happy with my current rig. I feel that my rig's good enough, and when Fallout comes along, I'm sure there's a whole host of gameplay there that's going to carry us through. But yeah, out of nowhere as well, flipping back to Dead Effect 2, super impressed with that game. Super impressed. The actual original title didn't seem very appealing to me. It was an indie development team. The game was an existing title already out. Loads of people downloaded it, reviewed it. But then once it actually came to VR, they did such a good job implementing it. I'm very impressed with that game. That's going to be that already, even in its early state, is one of my favorite virtual reality titles, and it is a conversion. So that's very positive for the future, really, of up until we start getting, if we start getting the AAA games coming. I know they're coming, I know they're in the oven, but it just seems like a whole long time away. So to fill that gap, I think that ports will be the way to go. And Dead Effect 2 shows that it can be done in a way that feels amazing, to be honest. The game has got a whole host of options, covers teleporting, covers smooth locomotion, has interaction, manual reloading, everything you can ask for, really. Steam summer sales have been out, so already blown a fair bit of dough on that, picking up titles that I'll probably never even get to play. There's a fair few on there that look really good, so I can't wait to go and check some of them out if time allows. Yeah, so I just wanted to get on here, have a little bit of chat with you guys. Just touch base, really. It's been a little while since I jumped on, as I say, and yeah, I just wanted to ask you guys as well, what do you guys want from this channel? Because at the moment, a lot of the videos that I've been putting out before, I spent quite a bit of time editing. So I was cutting and editing, and that was pretty much taking more time than actually recording the content anyway. So I'm kind of thinking, is it worthwhile going back to the old school and just start pumping out and just putting out full length videos and letting it run, and then if you guys want to skip through it, you can, or just editing it myself? Do you prefer the edits? Do you want me to spend time on that and maybe get less videos, or do you want me just to record and get it out there? You let me know, guys. Yeah, I don't, I've not really got a lot else to say about that, other than I've just not really been feeling it at the moment. I've kind of got a lot going on. Still trying to sort this house out, but things are a lot better here than they were. Yeah, that's pretty much it really, guys. So let me know what you want to see going forward on the channel. I'm kind of at a point now where I'm kind of questioning whether it's worthwhile still putting stuff out there. I feel like myself and a few of the people that we collaborate with, we did a fair good job to get VR out there in the DK 2 days. VR is growing, VR is flourishing. I still enjoy playing games. Of course I do. It's just that at the moment recording does seem like a little bit much of a chore, and so, that's not what I want this to be about, really. Like, you put a video out, and the amount of effort you spent on it, you get, like, I don't know, a couple of hundred views. That's great, but for the amount of effort put in, sometimes you just think, is it worth carrying on? And I'm not here for the subs. I'm not here to just count numbers. I'm here to interact with the community, really. And I feel that, like, maybe we've done that now. Maybe we did that back in the DK DK 2 days to carry it through. I'd love to hear what you guys do. You want us to carry on making stuff? Do you want to keep us? Do you want us to keep on going? I most likely will be making a lot of videos when Fallout comes out. Things like that. I'm really invested in doing stuff that I really enjoy. Same as Modbox. Modbox has just got the in-dev branch out for the update, so we've got online editing coming out. That's mad. Super excited to jump on there. I'm hopefully going to be jumping in there with Greg and some of the other guys, Caleb, and I've reached out today to Prometheus and Gus at the Vault VR, and if them guys want to get some game going on as well. If you guys in the community and you fancy playing some games, hit me up on Steam. It's IG83, and yeah, let's make some cool maps on Modbox. So some of the inspiration that I've been looking at for Modbox is actually some of the old Killzone 3 maps. I really enjoyed that game, and I've been looking at plans of some of the level layouts and some of the inspiration for the art styles. I did enjoy that back when it was on the PlayStation 3 with the sharpshooter, in 3D. That was a really immersive experience before the days of VR, and that's something that I would love to see coming into VR. So I'm going to spend a bit of time trying to get those maps, or something with the feel of those maps at least, coming over and bring them into Modbox. I really would love to see Modbox thrive, and hopefully this online update will bring that. Yeah, so I know it's been a fairly short one, considering like there's not been that much to say, considering the amount of stuff that's gone on. But at the minute I just haven't felt motivated, guys, and I do apologise. I feel like I've let you guys down. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm asking for, really, guys. I'm going to put this out here raw as it is, and yeah, I'd love to hear what you think in the comments, guys. What direction do you want the channel to go? Just before I do go out, there was actually quite a funny comment on one of my last videos, actually from Paper Clown. Really funny guy. He's been on the channel back in the day on the DK 2 days, and he was like, back in the DK 2 days, you were I can't remember. He said you had really inventive haircut. I don't think he's English. He might be English might be a secondary language, but he basically said, now you look like Vanilla Ice or Kid and Play. And I had to Google what Kid and Play was. It was a bit before my time, I think. Yeah, so have a little look and let me know what you think about that. Also, yeah, I had a shave today as well. I had a massive beard before today, so I don't know. I feel like I look a bit too young at the minute. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, I'm chatting shit now, guys. So I'm gonna get off, and I'm actually gonna get on Modbox while I've got a chance. So if you enjoyed this, be sure to smash that like, and I'd love to hear what you say in the comments. Thanks for all your support. I do appreciate everything that you guys have done for the channel, and I hope to catch you soon. Take care, guys. Bye bye.